If you're over 60, I want you to imagine this for a moment. You sit down to a meal that feels comforting, maybe a crispy piece of fried chicken, a slice of ham on your sandwich, or a bit of sausage at breakfast. You tell yourself, it's just protein. It's good for me. But here's the shocking truth. Some of the meats you've been eating for decades, the ones you think keep you strong, may actually be speeding up aging inside your body. Recent research shows that after 60, your metabolism, liver, and arteries respond to meat completely differently than when you were 30 or 40. Certain meats can stiffen your arteries, fuel inflammation, weaken your muscles, and even cloud your brain. But don't panic, because this video isn't about giving up meat. It's about learning which meats to avoid and which ones can rebuild your strength, protect your heart, and sharpen your mind naturally. Before we dive in, tell me in the comments, what's your favorite meat to eat right now? Is it bacon, chicken, beef? I read every comment, and I'd love to know what's on your plate. And if you care about aging well, staying strong, and keeping your brain sharp, naturally hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss our next senior health episode. Now, let's start with the truth about why your body's relationship with meat changes after 60. Here's what most people don't realize. The same meat that once built your muscles in your 30s can slowly tear them down in your 70s, not because the meat itself turned bad, but because your body changed after 60 suit. Your metabolism slows by about 20–25% compared to midlife. Your kidneys filter blood more slowly, which makes it harder to process excess sodium, phosphorus, and toxins from processed meats. Your blood vessels become stiffer, which increases your risk of high blood pressure and clot formation, and your muscle cells become resistant to protein signals, a condition called anabolic resistance. That means if you're eating the wrong kinds of meat, heavily processed, fried, or stripped of nutrients, your body can't use the protein effectively. Instead of rebuilding your muscle, that meal might quietly raise your blood pressure, thicken your blood, and increase inflammation in your arteries. In other words, the quality of your protein now matters more than the quantity. We'll count down from 4 to Morixwan, and then reveal the 4 meats that every senior should eat regularly to reverse muscle loss, lower inflammation, and support heart and brain health. Breakfast sausage. You know that sizzling sausage sound on a Sunday morning? That smell that takes you back to childhood? Unfortunately, for people over 60, that familiar comfort may be quietly sabotaging your arteries. Here's why. Most store-bought sausages are highly processed, loaded with sodium nitrates, preservatives, and saturated fats. Each small sausage link, about 1 ounce, can contain 400 and 500 milligrams of sodium, nearly a quarter of your daily limit. Too much sodium forces your heart and kidneys to work overtime. For older adults, whose kidney function naturally declines by 10–15% every decade after 50, this is like putting your circulatory system in overdrive every morning. But the bigger danger comes from nitrates and nitrites. These are chemicals used to make meat look pink and stay fresh. Once they enter your stomach, they can convert into nitrosamines, compounds linked to colon and stomach cancer. A 2022 study from BMC Medicine tracked over 18,000 adults over 60 and found that those who ate processed pork twice a week had a 22% higher risk of colon cancer and a 16% higher risk of kidney dysfunction than those who avoided it. If you love that breakfast flavor, try nitrate-free turkey or chicken sausage, or even make your own at home. Mix 1–2 pounds of ground turkey with garlic, sage, and black pepper. You'll get the flavor without the chemical cocktail. Deli meats in cold cuts. They look innocent thin, tidy slices of ham or turkey in plastic packaging. They're easy to throw into a sandwich. But for seniors, these quick proteins can quietly accelerate heart and brain decline. Most deli meats are ultra-processed, filled with sodium, preservatives, and phosphates. Each 2-ounce serving can have up to 800 milligrams of sodium and 150 milligrams of phosphorus additives. Phosphates make meat look moist and pink, but they also weaken your bones and kidneys when consumed in excess. Studies show that seniors with high phosphate intake have up to 36% higher mortality risk from heart and kidney disease. And it doesn't stop there. Processed meats generate oxidative stress and inflammation in the brain. A 2020 International Journal of Epidemiology study of 40,000 seniors found that eating deli meats 4 times a week increased heart failure risk by 24% and early death by 19%. Cook your own lean meats like grilled chicken breast or turkey, then slice them thin for sandwiches. Look for no nitrates added and low sodium labels, and always pair your sandwich with a handful of leafy greens or avocado to balance sodium and add potassium. Fried chicken. Few things taste as comforting as crispy, golden fried chicken. But here's the harsh truth. For adults over 60, that crunch comes at a cost. When chicken is deep-fried in cheap, reused oils like soybean or corn oil, it becomes loaded with trans fats and oxidized oils. These unstable fats cause inflammation, arterial stiffness, and joint pain. A 2020 BMJ study that followed over 100,000 adults for 2 decades found that people who ate fried chicken more than once a week had a 13% higher risk of early death and a 12% higher risk of heart-related death, especially women over 60. Even worse, when oil is reused multiple times, as it often is in restaurants, it forms free radicals that attack your cells and DNA. Each serving of fried chicken, 1 thigh, 4 ounces, can contain more than 300 calories of unhealthy fats and nearly 0.5 grams of trans fat, a type your body cannot process safely. Use an air fryer or bake your chicken in the oven at 375 degrees with olive oil and herbs. You'll get the same crisp texture without the artery-clogging oils. Add antioxidant-rich foods like spinach or blueberries to help neutralize free radicals. Factory-farmed, skinless chicken breast. This one surprises almost everyone. Chicken breast has been marketed as the perfect lean protein for decades, but not all chicken is created equal. Factory-farmed chicken, especially skinless, is often raised on GMO feed pumped with antibiotics and injected with water, salt, and phosphates. According to Consumer Reports 2021, 60% of supermarket chicken samples contained antibiotic-resistant bacteria. For seniors whose immune systems are weaker, these strains can quietly damage gut health and increase inflammation. And when you strip away the skin and fat, you also strip away vital nutrients like zinc, vitamin B6, and healthy fats that help absorb vitamins A, D, E, and K. That's why many older adults who eat chicken breast daily still experience fatigue, brittle skin, and weak muscles. A 2018 American Journal of Clinical Nutrition study found that seniors who ate skinless chicken 5+ times per week had 16% higher rates of frailty than those who included dark meats or fish. Choose pasture-raised or organic chicken with the skin on. Cook it gently. Bake, stew, or slow cook with olive oil, herbs, and lemon juice. The natural fats actually help your body absorb nutrients more efficiently and support hormone balance. And now that you know the 4 worst meats for people over 60, let's switch gears and look at the 4 meats you should eat to rebuild your energy, protect your brain, and age powerfully. These next 4 foods are nature's secret to reversing frailty, sharpening memory, and keeping your heart young, all through delicious, real meals. You don't have to give up meat, you just have to upgrade it. After 60, the right kind of meat can literally reverse weakness, boost brain power, and even help stabilize blood sugar. Let's start counting down from 4 to number 1, the top 4 meats that your body will thank you for. Grass-fed lamb. Lamb is often overlooked in American diets, maybe something you eat once a year during holidays. But for seniors, grass-fed lamb can be a game changer. Here's why. It's loaded with bioavailable protein, iron, zinc, and omega-3 fatty acids, all of which directly fight muscle loss, fatigue, and brain fog. A 4-ounce serving of grass-fed lamb provides 5 grams of complete protein, rich in all 9 essential amino acids, 2.5 grams of omega-3s, nearly as much as a small serving of salmon, 7 grams of iron, critical for oxygen transport and energy, 5 grams of zinc, essential for immune support and wound healing, 5 micrograms of vitamin B12, helping prevent memory decline. But what makes lamb special for people over 60 is its natural fat composition. Unlike conventional red meats, grass-fed lamb contains conjugated linoleic acid, CLA. a healthy fat that reduces body inflammation and helps preserve lean muscle. A 2020 study in Nutrients found that seniors who ate grass-fed lamb twice a week for 12 weeks experienced a 23% improvement in leg strength and a 15% drop in inflammation markers. It's not just about strength, it's also about energy. The iron in lamb is EM iron, which your body absorbs 3 times better than plant-based iron. That means better oxygen delivery to your muscles and brain, less fatigue, and clearer thinking. Choose grass-fed or pasture-raised lamb. Not grain-fed. Marinate with olive oil, garlic, rosemary, and lemon herbs that lower oxidation during cooking. Bake or slow roast at 350 degrees, 175 degrees, for tenderness without damaging the fats. Eat 3 to 4 ounces twice a week. If you can, pair lamb with vegetables high in vitamin C like bell peppers or broccoli to boost iron absorption. According to Dr. Alan Richter, a nutrition specialist with over 15 years treating seniors for metabolic decline, most seniors who reintroduce grass-fed lamb report better stamina and mental clarity within weeks. It's not about more calories, it's about nutrient density. Eat pasture-raised duck. Now, here's a surprise. Duck, especially when pasture-raised, may be one of the best meats for protecting your heart and boosting your brain after 60. Most people think duck is too fatty, but that fat is exactly what makes it so powerful for aging adults. Duck contains a high level of monounsaturated fats, MUFAs, the same heart-protective fats found in olive oil and avocados. These fats help raise HDL, good cholesterol, while lowering LDL, bad cholesterol. Each 4-ounce serving of duck breast without skin provides is grams of protein, 6 grams of healthy fats, mostly MUFAs, 3.2 min of iron, 100 min of phosphorus for bone health, 8 kilos of zinc, 8 micrograms of vitamin B12, but when cooked with the skin on which contains beneficial collagen, duck also gives you coenzyme Q10, CoQ10, a compound that fuels your cell's energy production. CoQ10 levels naturally drop by up to 40% after age 60, and low CoQ10 has been linked to fatigue, poor circulation, and even memory decline. A 2019 study published in Frontiers in Nutrition showed that seniors who added duck twice per week improved their cognitive function by 19% and reduced inflammatory markers by 21% after 6 months. Duck's rich nutrients, especially its heme iron and selenium, help transport oxygen, stabilize mood, and reduce tiredness, and its moderate fat content helps the body absorb fat-soluble vitamins, A, D, E, K, which are essential for bone and brain health. Choose pasture-raised duck, not factory-farmed. Render the fat gently by slow roasting at 350 degrees, or pan-sear the breast skin side down until golden. Save a teaspoon of duck fat to cook vegetables. It's more stable than seed oils like canola or soybean. A simple meal: ounces of duck breast with 1/2 cup of sautéed spinach and 1/4 cup of cherries or orange slices. The vitamin C and antioxidants from fruit help prevent cholesterol oxidation and boost iron uptake. Eat once or twice a week in moderate portions, 3-4 ounces. Dr. Caroline Hughes, a cardiologist specializing in senior health, notes, duck can be one of the most underrated heart foods. Its fats act like olive oil for your arteries. The key is to cook it properly and keep portions modest. Now, here's where most seniors go wrong. They make dietary changes without pairing them with the right movement. Your body can't use these nutrients properly if your muscles stay dormant. To get the most from these good meats, walk at least 20 minutes daily. Gentle movement after a meal helps balance blood sugar and improves nutrient circulation. Do light resistance exercises 3 times a week. Even simple chair squats or lifting 2-3 lb dumbbells stimulates muscle protein synthesis. Hydrate well. The iron and protein in meats are processed best when your body is hydrated. Aim for at least 6 cups, 48 ounces, of water daily, more in warm weather. Add fiber-rich sides. Combine meat with veggies like asparagus, lentils, or leafy greens to support digestion and blood pressure balance. Remember, it's not just about eating smarter, it's about helping your body use what you eat. Now that we've covered lamb and duck, 2 of the most powerful yet forgotten meats for people over 60, It's time to reveal the next two, the small but mighty seafood that rebuilds your bones and brain, and the most nutrient-dense superfood meat on Earth that can restore your energy and memory faster than most supplements. These next two will surprise you. One comes from the ocean, and the other might be sitting in your butcher's cooler right now, ignored by most shoppers. Sardines with skin and bones. If there's one food that deserves the title the world's most underrated superfood, it's the humble sardine. Sardines are one of the few foods that provide complete nutrition for seniors in a single small serving. They protect your heart, bones, joints, and brain all at once. Each 355-ounce can of sardines with skin and bones delivers grams of protein, 9 grams of calcium, of phosphorus, 1 and 200 mg of omega-3 fatty acids, EPA plus DHA, 4.8 of vitamin B12, 200% of your daily value, 25 IU of vitamin D. That's like eating a multivitamin made by nature. What makes sardines unique is their synergy of nutrients. The calcium and phosphorus from the bones strengthen your skeleton, while the omega-3s reduce inflammation in your joints and arteries. The vitamin D helps your body absorb that calcium efficiently, something many seniors struggle with as absorption naturally declines with age. And unlike large fish like tuna or swordfish, sardines are low on the food chain, meaning they contain virtually no mercury or heavy metals. A 2022 Journal of Nutrition, Health, and Aging study found that seniors who ate sardines twice a week for 12 weeks improved their bone density by 29% and lowered triglycerides by 32%, improving both heart and skeletal health at the same time. Why they're essential for people over 60: support bone strength and reduce fracture risk, improve circulation and oxygen transport, sharpen memory and cognitive focus, reduce joint inflammation and stiffness, balance cholesterol levels naturally. How to eat them. Choose sardines packed in olive oil, not vegetable or soybean oil. Eat them 2 to 3 times per week. 1 small can per serving is enough. Pair them with vitamin C-rich foods like tomatoes or lemon juice to boost iron absorption. Canned sardines, 3-5 ounces, mashed on 1 slice of whole grain toast, drizzle with 1 teaspoon of olive oil. Add chopped parsley, lemon zest, and sliced tomato. This combo gives you over 200 milligrams of omega-3s, 300 plus milligrams calcium, and a full dose of B12, enough to fuel your heart, bones, and brain for the entire day. Dr. Michael Reynolds, a board-certified geriatrician, calls sardine the most efficient anti-aging food in the world. Small, affordable, and powerful enough to replace half the supplements seniors buy. So the next time you're grocery shopping, skip the overpriced fish oil capsules and reach for a tin of sardines instead, because this tiny fish can do more for your longevity than most pills ever could. Grass-fed beef liver, the forgotten superfood for seniors. Now we come to the final and most powerful meat of all. Beef liver, the food your grandparents probably grew up eating and the one modern diets have almost completely forgotten. Here's the truth. Pound for pound, beef liver is the most nutrient-dense food on Earth, and for seniors, it's like nature's medicine cabinet, restoring strength, focus, and vitality that often fades with age. Let's look at the numbers. Just 3 ounces of grass-fed beef liver contains 8 grams of protein, 400 IU of vitamin A, over 300% of your daily value, micrograms of folate, micrograms of selenium, micro of iron in hem form, the most absorbable type, micron of copper, phmon of zinc, gisetsern of CoQ10, a natural energy compound that fuels your heart and brain cells. That means a single small serving of liver provides more nutrition than most multivitamins, and it's 100% bioavailable. The problem is that most people stopped eating it decades ago because they thought liver was too fatty or unhealthy. But when sourced right, grass-fed, organic, and fresh, it's one of the cleanest, most healing foods you can eat. A 2023 study in Nutrients gave seniors just 3.5 ounces of grass-fed beef liver twice a week. After 10 weeks, participants reported 40% increase in energy, 7% improvement in memory and focus, better sleep and skin health, higher oxygen levels due to improved red blood cell production. This isn't just lab data, it's what real people feel. Beef liver works because it restores what aging takes away. Declining B12 levels, replaced instantly with natural B vitamins, poor oxygen flow, improved through heme iron, fatigue, reversed with CoQ10, slow healing, boosted by copper and zinc. Choose grass-fed or pasture-raised liver from a trusted butcher. Soak slices in milk or lemon water for 30 minutes before cooking to reduce the strong flavor. Sauté gently in olive oil with onions and garlic for 3 to 5 minutes. Avoid overcooking. Pair with vitamin C foods like bell peppers or lemon juice to improve iron absorption. Eat 2 to 3 ounces once or twice per week. That's all you need to see benefits. Liver is so nutrient-rich that more isn't better. Blend 1–2 ounces of finely chopped liver into ground beef or turkey when making meatballs, burgers, or chili. You won't taste it, but you'll still get all the benefits. Dr. Karen Fields, a clinical nutritionist with 12+ years working with seniors, says, "When my clients add even a few bites of beef liver weekly, their energy and mental clarity often rebound in just 3 to 4 weeks. It's the most efficient anti-fatigue food on the planet." While all 4 of these super meats are beneficial, there are a few precautions for certain individuals. If you have kidney disease, keep protein portions moderate, 3 to 4 ounces per meal, and consult your doctor about phosphorus intake. If you take blood thinners, limit vitamin K-rich meats like duck fat. Ask your physician before changing your diet. If you have high cholesterol, prioritize grass-fed and wild meats. Their fats are anti-inflammatory, not harmful. For liver, avoid eating more than twice a week to prevent excess vitamin A accumulation. You've now learned all 4 meats that can rebuild your strength and extend your vitality after 60 grass-fed lamb, pasture-raised duck, sardines, and beef liver. But the real magic comes when you know how to fit them into your daily routine. In the final part of this video, we'll design a full-day meal plan that uses these meats smartly, along with simple movement, hydration, and habit hacks to restore your body's energy naturally. Because eating right after 60 isn't about restriction. It's about revival, helping your body remember what feeling alive truly means. You've learned which meats can quietly harm your health and which ones can help you rebuild it from the inside out. Now, let's put it all together with a simple, realistic plan you can follow starting tomorrow morning. This isn't a diet. It's a rhythm. A way to fuel your body with foods that fight inflammation, strengthen muscle, and keep your mind sharp. Breakfast, calm energy and gentle strength. Option 1.2 boiled pasture-raised eggs, slice whole grain toast, 1 pound 2 small avocado, 1 pound 2 cup berries, blueberries or raspberries. Why it works? You start your day with complete protein, 12G, healthy monounsaturated fats, and antioxidants. Eggs provide vitamin D and choline for brain function, while avocado adds potassium to balance blood pressure. Option 2, 0.3 ounces of grass-fed lamb sausage, homemade or nitrate-free. 1 pack or 2 cup of oatmeal cooked in water or almond milk. Tablespoon pumpkin seeds sprinkled on top. Why it works? Lamb delivers iron and zinc for stamina, while oatmeal provides fiber for digestion and heart health. Pumpkin seeds add 168 mg of magnesium, preventing cramps and supporting calm nerves. Lunch, protecting your heart and brain. Option 1.3 ounces, pasture-raised duck breast, roasted in olive oil and herbs. 1 cup mixed greens, spinach, kale, arugula. 1 4-cup walnuts or almonds, olive oil and lemon dressing. Why it works? Duck's monounsaturated fats protect your heart like olive oil does, while the greens add folate and potassium. Walnuts supply plant-based omega-3s, making this meal a powerhouse for brain and artery health. Option 2.1 can, 355 ounces, sardines in olive oil, 2 slices, whole grain bread, 4 sliced avocado, squeeze of lemon juice. Why it works? This combination provides about 200 mg of omega-3s, 350 mg of calcium, and nearly 25 grams of protein, more than enough to reduce inflammation, strengthen bones, and improve blood flow. Dinner, repair and rebuild. Option 1.3 ounces grass-fed beef liver, lightly sautéed with onions and garlic, 1/2 baked sweet potato cup steamed broccoli. Why it works: beef liver restores iron, B12, and CoQ10, while sweet potatoes replenish glycogen and vitamin A. Broccoli provides vitamin C for better iron absorption and helps your liver process nutrients efficiently. Option: 2.4 ounces, slow-cooked grass-fed lamb shank, 1 to 2 cup brown rice, or quinoa, 1 cup roasted carrots and bell peppers. Why it works: lamb provides anti-inflammatory fats and zinc for recovery, while quinoa supplies magnesium for muscle relaxation. The colorful vegetables add antioxidants that protect your arteries and joints. Evening snack, optional, sleep and recovery. 1 pound 2 cup Greek yogurt, tablespoon chia seeds, teaspoon honey or cinnamon. Why it works: this gentle combo gives you calcium, magnesium, and tryptophan nutrients that improve sleep quality and muscle recovery overnight. Food alone is powerful, but when you combine it with the right daily habits, it becomes transformational. Here's how to amplify the effects of your new Smart Meat plan. 1. Hydrate smarter. Drink 6 to 8 cups, 48-64 ounces of water per day. If plain water feels boring, add a squeeze of lemon or cucumber slices. Proper hydration keeps your kidneys clear and supports nutrient transport. 2. Move. Every 2 to 3 hours, even short walks 5 to 10 minutes around the house keep circulation flowing and prevent stiffness. After meals, walking for just 10 minutes can reduce post-meal blood sugar spikes by up to 30%. 3. Light resistance training twice a week. Use 2 to 5 lb hand weights for simple arm curls or do wall push-ups. Resistance training signals your muscles to use the protein and amino acids you eat, preventing sarcopenia, age-related muscle loss. 4. Sleep for regeneration. Aim for 7-8 hours of sleep each night. During deep sleep, your body releases growth hormones that rebuild muscle tissue and repair arteries, exactly what your new meat-rich diet supports. Let's clear up a few myths that often confuse seniors. Myth 1. All red meat is bad for your heart. Truth: processed meat is harmful, not red meat itself. Grass-fed red meats like lamb and beef are rich in omega-3s and CLA, which lower inflammation and support heart health. Myth 2. Chicken breast is the healthiest protein. Truth: factory-farmed, skinless chicken lacks essential nutrients like zinc, iron, and good fats. Dark meat and pasture-raised poultry are much more nourishing for aging muscles. Myth 3. You need to cut out fat completely after 60. Truth: healthy fats are your best friend. They help your body absorb vitamins A, D, E, and K, all critical for bones, brain, and hormone balance. Myth 4. It's too late to change. Truth: the body is remarkably resilient. Even after 60, positive dietary changes can lower inflammation within 3 weeks and improve muscle mass within 2 months. Dr. Linda Martin, nutritionist for Senior Health. I've worked with patients in their 70s and 80s who rebuilt energy and mobility simply by upgrading their protein sources. The difference between processed meat and grass-fed meat isn't subtle, it's life-changing. Dr. Michael Reynolds, geriatrician. When seniors replace deli meats and fried chicken with sardines, liver, and pasture-raised meats, we often see measurable improvements in muscle strength, cognition, and blood markers within 90 days. These aren't just clinical observations, they're stories of transformation. People who thought fatigue was just part of aging discovered their energy again through simple food-based choices. So let's recap the key takeaways. 4. Meats to avoid: processed breakfast sausage, deli ham and cold cuts, deep-fried chicken factory farmed, skinless chicken breast. Meats to embrace: grass-fed lamb builds strength and reduces inflammation. Pasture-raised duck protects your heart and brain. Sardines with bones fortify bones and circulation. Grass-fed beef liver restores energy, memory, and vitality. Together, these foods form a foundation of longevity, eating supporting your muscles, joints, arteries, and brain naturally. And here's the best part: you don't need expensive pills or complicated diets. Just real food, cooked simply, eaten consistently. So before you close this video, ask yourself, which of these meats will you add to your next meal? And which one are you finally ready to let go of? Leave your answer in the comments. I read everyone. Your story might inspire another senior to take that first small step toward better health. And if this video helped you, hit like, share it with a friend or family member, and subscribe to our channel for more honest, science-backed senior health tips every week. Because aging isn't about slowing down, it's about getting smarter about how you eat, move, and live. Stay strong, stay sharp, and remember, what you put on your plate today determines how you feel tomorrow. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.